Please all participants open our studio and type done within Zoom chat. Okay. In our previous classes, we have studied some basic skills, how to read, write, edit, and generate our script. And we already have learned how to perform some basic statistical analysis in R. We have performed descriptive statistic and t-test. So in our today class, we will work on for ANOVA and regression and time series analysis. Today I will perform and you will watch this video. After performing all steps, I will give you time and you follow steps and perform and share your results. So first step, just watch and understand. And then next step, I will allow you for practice. So today I'm going to perform these analysis. So when you want to perform any analysis in R, few questions should be arise in your mind. For example, today our task is ANOVA. So four questions must be arise in your mind. Question number one is, what is ANOVA? Question number two, why do we perform ANOVA? Question number three, types of ANOVA. And question number four, how to arrange data for ANOVA. So before working on any statistical test, first you need to solve these questions. What is ANOVA? Why do we perform ANOVA? Type of ANOVA and how to arrange data for ANOVA. Similarly, when you want to perform regression, first you need to find what is regression. Second, why do we perform regression? Third, type of regression. And fourth, how to arrange our data for regression. I will perform ANOVA and remaining two analysis you will perform. I will give you task and data set. You will perform descriptive statistic and time series analysis on your own screens. So first we need to solve these four questions. I will copy first three questions and will paste in ChatGPT. Open ChatGPT and copy these three questions. Copy, open ChatGPT and paste here and send. It will show you answer of these four questions. Question number one, what is ANOVA? So in our previous class, we have studied t-test. Actually, t-test and ANOVA can be used for same purpose, but data vary for ANOVA as well as for t-test. In t-test, your data must be small and have only not more than two groups. Only one, two, or not more than two groups. But if you have more than two groups, you will perform same analysis. You will test your hypothesis. You can check difference based on p-value. If you have more than three groups in your data, you can perform ANOVA. If you have only two groups, you can perform t-test. So ANOVA is a statistical technique used to determine whether there are any statistical significant difference between the mean of three or more independent groups. In t-test, there was a mean of two groups, but in ANOVA, you can use more than three group. If you have three or more than three group, you can apply ANOVA. For example, it tests our hypothesis. So all groups means are equal, null hypothesis and alternate hypothesis. Null hypothesis mean there is no any difference between uh, your experimental groups. For example, you are working on any patient and you have three medicines, medicine 1, medicine 2, medicine 3, and you want to check which medicine is suitable for this disease. So you want to compare these three medicines, medicine 1, 2, 3. Your hypothesis, your own hypothesis or alternate hypothesis say that these three medicines are significantly showing a different effect. For example, you are saying medicine number 3 showing strong effect on this disease, while there is no effect of disease medicine 1 on this disease. It's your hypothesis. But the control hypothesis or opposite hypothesis of your hypothesis is the statistical hypothesis, also known as null hypothesis. It's mean it is opposite to you. You are saying there is a difference. Null hypothesis saying there is no difference. So you need to prove your hypothesis. So it works by analyzing the variance within the group and between group. Next, why do we perform ANOVA? To compare multiple group means in one test instead of using multiple t-tests, which increase type 1 error, to identify whether independent variables have a significant effect on dependent variables. To assess interaction effect between factors commonly used in experiment, clinical trials, and agriculture, social sciences. In simple word, you can test your hypothesis or you can check the difference is significant or not significant. Next is type of ANOVA. So many types of ANOVA are available, but few basics are given here. One is one-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, repeated measure ANOVA, M ANOVA, and N COVA. And description of each type of ANOVA is given. For example, in one-way ANOVA, you only need one factor. In two-way ANOVA, you need two factor. Repeated measure ANOVA. Your data is repeated for multiple times. For example, you are collecting, you are observing some parameters. For example, you are observing blood pressure, morning, evening, night, 3 times. Same parameter repeating multiple times. So if you have this type of data set, you can apply repeated measure ANOVA. M ANOVA, if you have multiple variables, multiple dependent variables, you can apply M ANOVA. And M COVA, analysis of covariance, adjust for covariate before comparing group means. So it will first adjust covariate and then compare groups. So when you use one-way ANOVA, comparing the different treatments, brand groups, studying effect of gender, drug type on recovery if you have two variables. So pre and post data set, as like in paired sample t-test, you have before and after, pre and post. If you have this type of data set, you can apply repeated measure ANOVA. When multiple outcomes are measured simultaneously, for example, you want to check the effect of multiple variables on multiple variables, you can apply M ANOVA and controlling of age, income, and during comparison. So you can apply NCOVA. Now next step, for example, I want to perform one-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, repeated measure ANOVA, M ANOVA, NCOVA for practice. So first I need to check its sample data. So I will write a message here. Thanks. No, I need sample data table for each type of ANOVA. I need sample data table for one-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, M ANOVA, repeated measure ANOVA, ANCOVA, etc. Here is the sample data for one-way ANOVA. Use compare test score across three different teaching methods. So factor is teaching method. So method is the factor. I want to check the effect of method on score. So effect of method on score. If you want to check the effect of method and gender on score, now you have two factors. One is method, other is gender. Effect of method on score, effect of gender on score. Simultaneously or combined effect you want to check, then you need to perform two-way ANOVA because we have no two factor. Factor one is method, other is gender. Next is repeated measure ANOVA. You are measuring same parameter for multiple times. For example, P1 is a parameter. You measured before 1 week, after 4 week, and after 8 week. 1 week, 4 week, 8 week. So you have three groups for these parameters and you are getting its observation or recording its data after 1 week, after 4 week, and after 8 weeks. Same things, but for multiple times. MNOVA. So effect of training types on both speed and strength. Here one factor and multiple dependent factor. So I want to check the effect of training type on speed and strength. So if you have this type of data set, or you want to apply, for example, in simple word, you have a ficus data. You have a ficus data and you want to check the effect of species on all four variables. Petal length, sepal weight, sepal length, sepal width. Then you need to apply ANOVA. If you want to check the effect of species on petal weight, petal length, sepal length, on all other variables, you need to check Okay, now next is ANCOVA, analysis of covariance. Compare exam score by study methods while controlling for or studied. So method or studied score. So if you have this type of data set, you can apply ANCOVA. If you have this type of data set, you need to apply ANOVA. If you have this type of data set, you need to apply repeated measure ANOVA. If you have this type of data set, you need to apply two-way ANOVA, and if you have this type of data set, you need to apply one-way ANOVA. Now I want to do practice. Now I want to do practice in R. Okay, now I will write a message. Thanks. No, I need sample data. You can get sample data according to your field of study. For example, my field of study is plant science. I will write a message here. Thanks. No, I need sample data table in Excel sheet for plant science. And I will send this message. No, ChatGPT will give me this data in Excel sheet related to plant science. Okay, now here is the sample data for plant science ANOVA sample in the form of Excel sheet. I will save this data, desktop. Now here is the sample data. So sample data for one-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, repeated measure ANOVA, M ANOVA, and N COVA. Now next step, import this data into R. So I want to remove these things. Next step, import this data into R. Now click on import dataset from Excel. Click on browse button and click on your dataset. Where is data? Yes, plant science ANOVA samples. It will show you preview. In preview, you can select different sheets. For example, I want to perform one-way ANOVA. I will select sheet for one-way ANOVA. When I want to perform two-way ANOVA, I will select sheet from two-way ANOVA. When I want to perform repeated measure ANOVA, I will select repeated measure ANOVA. When I want to perform M ANOVA, I will select M ANOVA. So now I want to perform one-way ANOVA, so I will select one-way ANOVA. Will click on import button. It will show me data in screen number 1 as well as in screen number 3. Now I want to write script. So first step is take its str and your file name and run. It will show me a sample data, structure of this data. Copy, open ChatGPT, write a message here. Now copy here, paste here, and send a message. I want to perform. I want to perform ANOVA in R and also want to visualize results in plot. Okay, now send this message to ChatGPT. It's showing you great, you are working with one-way ANOVA with dataset from your file. Here's how to perform the analysis and visualize the result in R. So here is the complete script for visualization and ANOVA I will copy the script, open R, paste here, and run these lines one by one. But it's showing me error here at this stage. Load the data from Excel. But I already have data set in here. But it's showing me there is no data in my working directory. That's why it's not appearing. I am out of working directory. There is no any working directory. That's why showing me error path does not exist. It's mean working directory not found. So I will just replace this script because I already have this file. So I will apply coding here. I will just give file name. So I need to change plant file name here because my file name is plant science Anova sample is equal to data and run. No, it's working. Next is also working. Next is also working. Next is also working. Next also working. Yes, here is the plot for one-way ANOVA. No, here is the box plot. If you need another type of plot, you can write a message, I need bar plot, it will give you bar plot. If you write a message, I need line plot, it will give you line plot. Now, after performing ANOVA, the next step is post-hoc test. Post-hoc test. So if your ANOVA results are significant, if your ANOVA results show significant results, then you need to perform 2K HSD test. So here is the ANOVA script for ANOVA. I just select the name of the script, ANOVA result, and run. It will show me ANOVA result in screen number 2. But if I want to check its summary, I will run this summary. It will show me summary of ANOVA results. This summary show that p-value is 0.15. So it's mean these results are not significant because values are greater than 0.005. Okay, now if I want to write a message, yes, Dr. Ali, I will share, just wait, and I will also give you some other task. Now I want to show some other plots on these results. I will write a message. How many types of plot I can draw for ANOVA? It will give me detail about how many types of plot or how many types of plots are available for ANOVA. So for ANOVA, you can create several type of plots to explore and present your results visually. Each type serve a different purpose, from understanding data distributions to present group difference or model diagnostic. So box plot, its purpose is compare group distribution and median visually. Bar plot, show mean, standard error or standard error, deviation or standard error. Dot plot, show individuals data points. Violin plot, display distribution and density of data. Interaction plot, for two-way ANOVA, visualize interaction between two factors. So this is not all for valid for one-way ANOVA. Mean plot with confidence interval. So all these type of plots you can draw. No, and here are the scripts for each type of plot one by one. So if you want to run, You can change your plot from bar to uh, violin plot or to KHST plot or interaction plot. So I want to draw to KHST plot, copy, paste here, and will run. It will show me 2K HST plot. So in this way, you can ask any question to ChatGPT about your plot. It will give you accurate information, how many type of plots you can draw. Now I want to perform two-way ANOVA. So I need file for two-way ANOVA. Again, click on from Excel, click on browse button, select your file again. Plant science ANOVA result. Sorry, I need to select second sheet. I will click on again import, will select and sorry, I think it's another data set. Yes, here plant science ANOVA and select sheet. In my previous analysis, I have done work on one-way ANOVA. Now I want to perform work on two-way ANOVA. Select two-way ANOVA, click on import button. Take str. Now your file name is same, but data is different. Plant, plant science ANOVA and run. No copy. Open ChatGPT and write a message. Thanks. Now perform two-way ANOVA and send message. Now it will write script for two-way ANOVA. For two-way ANOVA, you need two factors. So first it will convert your data into factors. So here is the script, convert to factors. So your data fertilizer type and light conditions will be converted into factor after running this script. Now after completion, I will copy and run in R. No copy and run in R. I need to remove the script or I need to replace it with again rewrite. Maybe you not get this error. Here is the script, but here is showing me again error in ANOVA, residual df equals 0. Again need to run, check. Again showing me same result. I will copy these results, open ChatGPT. You are getting an error because your data set only has 6 observations and you are fitting a two-way ANOVA with interaction which consume all degree of freedoms. Here's what you happens. Explanation why you get this error. Number one, in ANOVA, degree of freedom are allocated like this: fertilizer type 2, light condition 1, interaction 2. So residual answer is 0. So this means there is no residual variance left to estimate error. So the ANOVA model runs this function, use type 1 SS and still return output. But core ANOVA fails since it needs residual df greater than 0. So if your residual value is 0, then it will not work. So you need to apply another script. So I will write a message. Please give full script because data is very short. That's why it's showing you zero residual value. Now I will copy the script and will run it again from start. I need to change its name from plant science to data. So I will apply coding here instead of running this script with path, but again showing me with rounding over zero error. So two-way ANOVA will not work for this type of data set because values are very less, but it will show you interaction plot and ANOVA results, but it will not show you interactions among two groups, but it will show you two-way ANOVA results. So here are two-way ANOVA results, which is showing you the significant difference. These three star indicate that strongly significant difference is observed among all parameters. So fertilizer and light conditions have significant effect on uh, dependent variable. Okay, now I am sending this file and your task is now you will work on regression and time series analysis. So it's your task. When you find time, perform these analysis and share results within group. You will generate your file according to your field of study, perform all type of regression analysis, perform all type of time series analysis. And if you found any issues or any difficulties, you can send me message or you can share your screen during class. Okay, now I am sending data in group for practice of ANOVA. No, you can do practice for ANOVA, but later on when you find time, you have time till to our next class, Saturday, 6 p.m. according to Pakistan time or 9 p.m. according to China time. You have time to complete this task. Please check WhatsApp group. I have sent a file in WhatsApp group. Please download this file and do practice. And if you found any issue, please let me know or you can send me a screenshot. I will assist you. Okay, thank you. And if you have any question, you can ask. If clear, type clear and start your work. Okay, thank you. Now, please, all participants, start your work. Your task is ANOVA, regression, and time series analysis. You need to generate file according to your field of study and import this file in R and perform all type of one-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, three-way ANOVA. Similarly, different type of regression, linear, multiple regression, cardinal, ordinal, all type of regressions you need to apply. Similarly, apply all types of time series analysis and share your results within group. Okay, thank you. Allah Hafiz.